I'm not sure I can answer on your specific questions. What I can say about Austrian Airlines is that we're in contact with the Austrian authorities as to this option, this possibility of supporting Austrian Airlines. And we have to look at national measures in the light of the coronavirus, and we deal with such issues by way of priority. I think, David, that we have to look at that measure that you've mentioned there in somewhat more detail, so that we know what all the ins and outs are, and we can take a position on the basis of more information before we comment. So we'll have to come back to you so that we can discuss that issue. Now, your second question was about labour contracts, work contracts for staff, was it? Or for? Could you repeat your question, the second question, please? Yes. It's still the aviation sector. It's a slightly different measure, but as a part of the Italian bill for recovery, they introduced a measure saying that any airlines operating in Italy have to apply labour law and labour contracts as applied in Italy, that is the contracts which would apply to Alitalia. And so what I was saying was that kind of thing, that kind of measure in line with the single market. But you can talk to the person in charge, if you like, about it. Once again, I think we need to look at it in detail. Has this just been announced? Is it a measure that's actually been passed or decided? And we'd have to look into the community rules which might apply, because there are general principles applying across the board. There are also specific measures for the airline sector, the aviation sector. So I think we need to have an overview to give you a specific enough reply. So I will come back to you bilaterally on those two issues, if that's okay.